whatever.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Esports Podcast. I'm your host William, and with me today I have Brock
Wow.
and Brian.
Hello.
Yeah, you went second this
I
time.
did. I noticed that. I accidentally.
Sure.
Brian also owes me $50.
I said I'm not taking that bet.
I messaged Brian and said, I bet we'll start this podcast off with all right.
Did I? I've been saying. I haven't been saying that for a while. Damn it. Anyway, let's start. Let's start today with our analysis of the games. I don't know why I couldn't think of the words for that, but whatever.
It was too close to all right.
First up, we had G2 versus Flash Wolves, and G2 they pretty much stomped Flash Wolves for the most part. Flash Wolves started out pretty clean with the early kill on Caps, and then with the roam by Shousey.
The only kill on Caps?
Yeah, the only kill. And then Betty got the kill on Yankos like a minute or two later. But then after that, Perks got pretty fed on Draven, and when Draven gets fed, we've seen it before, it doesn't end well for anyone, especially a Kaisa with her short range.
I was actually waiting to ask y'all, what do y'all think about a team losing this bad, like by this much gold and all that, but the cannon that you have has no death?
That's yeah, especially because you're going AP. I'm like, if he's going AD cannon, I can see it. He's split pushing, his team's just getting wrecked. But like, you definitely want to at least. I guess they just never had a shot to get the correct flank by Kennen. But you'd think with a correct flank by Kennen, even a failed flank by Kennen would end in a death. It didn't.
Yeah. What do you think about them picking the Nautilus into Morgana?
Not good.
Nope.
Not good at all. I think 4-10 as a score against Perks and Mickey X is shows. I mean, they only got killed twice in the laning phase. It looks like three times.
Well, they lane swapped to the top lane too, and he got that like nice stun.
Yeah, and it's just like I just don't think that Flash Wolves is good enough to be taking games off G2 anyway.
Yeah, just
this
take
one wasn't even
off a
really
little bit.
I know, it's so bad. Next game though, we had Team Liquid versus PvB. NA has Vietnam's number. Never said that before in history. They pretty much destroyed Vietnam in this game.
I think the number's like, what, 5 right now?
Yeah, the Melodius got a nice early kill on Impact at 2 minutes, or right before 2 minutes, and then outside of that, the whole team didn't do much from then here on out. They gave up 2 kills there, Ocean Drake, Rift Herald, another Ocean Drake, a tower, and a kill, 4 kill, and then another tower. Like, it was just a straight up blowout for Team Liquid against Vietnam. I mean, they've beaten them 5 times now, and Team Liquid has 6 wins at this tournament. So that's not good.
Oof.
They are Team Liquid is 1-5 outside of not facing Vietnam.
Well, MVP of this game is Core JJ, and they let the Tom Kench through.
Yeah, I don't know why they let Tom Kench through.
He was so clean.
Yep, and he always is on the Tom Kench. I don't get.
Hey.
There's a reason why it's always perma banned against him. They banned
To
the
be fair,
bomb
though,
instead.
Core JJ was one of the 2 people who was inting this game.
That is true.
Because they're the only ones that died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zeros didn't have a very good performance on the Rise. He never got going. It honestly was kind of close. Like, if you look at this gold lead-wise, but it's one of the games where the gold lead is close. Like, even here, it was only 2K gold lead by 22 minutes. But it was like the second they got Baron. They felt like they were in full control the whole game. Did PvB, I see they only took 1 tower. Did they ever take a second tier tower against Team Liquid?
No, because there's only 1 turret on that thing.
Yeah, I'm saying like in all 5 games.
I don't know.
Because they didn't do it in the first 3.
Maybe the second. Oh, they didn't in the second game
they
played. Then I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think Liquid kind of smashed them.
They did. So for some reason, this team that's able to beat G2, able to almost beat IG, play competitively with Flash Wolves, and really the only teams that they could not beat are SKT and Liquid at all. I don't. Is it because SK Team Liquid cap our play slow and kind of like bait them into like going in and making mistakes? I don't know really at this
And
point.
they're just not as good as IG.
Yeah, in IG just like they're in their happy fun time when they play this team. But yeah, I don't know. It's for some reason we're really good against Vietnam this year. Woo! We can beat a minor region. Exciting.
Hey, let's go.
I'm not happy. Next game we had G2 versus IG. I'll admit this game was kind of close. But IG started out, or G2, sorry, started out pretty good, I thought. Again, like previously. But outside of a really cool outplay by Caps in the bot lane, or more just Caps just surviving, and them getting, I believe it was a, no, that was not, wasn't. It was, where was it? I think it was like right here. Anyway, they got a lot of kills, but I think it was a 3-for-3 when IG was decently ahead, so it was around here. And then when G2 went for that inhib, it was like a 200 IQ play, and it instantly turned to a 2 IQ play when they decided to go for the Nexus towers as well. That didn't work out at all. They got aced, gave up a Baron, gave up another, I believe, was it 2 Infernals or was it just 1 Infernal at that point? That would have been 2 Infernals, yeah. The second Infernal, like, Ning just played out of his mind again. Jackie Love, especially. This man is like, it doesn't matter if the Shy's 1-4 on the Victor, which I think is a super troll pick, by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty troll, huh?
I don't like the Victor pick whatsoever. But yeah, outside of that, they kind of cleaned up. Ning also bought 2 Spectre Calls, I'm looking here.
Yeah, I think that's for health regen.
Okay.
Hey, you got Spirit Visage and Adaptive Helm.
Yeah. But you can build like one. No, never mind. Not gonna question Ning. He does what he wants to do, and it works, and it's been working all tournament. Yeah, I thought that Jackie Love and Baolan just kind of outclassed Perks on the bot lane, and Mickey X. Caps actually played pretty. This is the best game I've seen of Caps against Rookie. I thought it was kind of funny though. The announcer or the shoutcaster said that out loud when Caps was 3-0 in this game. At one point, immediately went to 3-4 like 10 minutes later.
Yeah,
just
caster's curse.
That was like, there's such a caster's curse there. Like, man, Caps this is the best performance he's ever had against Rookie. I'm like, yeah, 3-0. I'm surprised. And then instantly like that. But as we all know, this game was over in draft because it was Rek'Sai versus Jarvan. What you doing, G2? It's like 1-18 from my memory. Like, I don't.
At what point? What gets more upsetting? The Jarvan Castle being picked into Rek'Sai, or literally no one building Lich Bane on Silent? Because I feel like we've talked about both of those things throughout the entire
It's the Jarvan not being picked on Rek'Sai, because I've seen silences without Lich Bane win, like this game. I've seen it once, and since like, I don't know, like week 7, week 8 of the regular season, Jarvan has won one time in all the major regions against Rek'Sai. That's don't pick it. Just like I feel like crumbs during the playoffs, freaking out when teams are picking it. It's still happening, and it hasn't won since.
Yeah, I mean you can actually pick out the things.
It was 1-6. So this one wasn't one of those games where it was like just the curse of it, that we like to say, where Jarvan actually had a good game, but they still lost because it's impossible to win for some reason. This was just a bad game by Yankos.
Yeah, literally almost everyone had 6 deaths.
Yeah, 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5. Wonder messed it up. But yeah,
no wonder.
I think IG, they just beat him again, and I think they'll beat him again if they face each other again, and they'll beat him again. They'll beat him again. And that's all IG is going to do. That's all. IG is not going to lose this tournament, I don't think. Next, we had SKT versus Flash Wolves. SKT destroyed Flash Wolves. Like, this game was not even remotely close of a game.
No.
And Grant, I like the Vi pick. I know you said they were trolling. Vi is super good into Zinzao. It's really nice with point and click CC, and she got buffed, so her clear is really nice now, and she can stay healthy. And I think she got her shield more often. I think that's what her most recent buff was. so she can clear fine. Her ganks are point and click once she hits level 6, and if you get a point and click gank with a Faker on Azir, he can just Shurima shuffle him backwards, and that's why Rather is 0-5.
Yeah.
Faker also. You go ahead, Brian.
I think Xmithy needs to be practicing the Vi right now because they're probably going to go into a tiebreaker against Flash Wolves. They can bait him into the Xin Zhao and then pull out the Vi.
Yeah, I mean, Flash Wolves got the Xin Zhao, which we said that if they get Xin Zhao, they can easily win this game. And SKT's like, hold up, we're gonna counterpick that. Like, sure, you can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Faker had a
13. Sorry, go ahead.
Ridiculous play.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, there was a huge. It was 22k blow. See, we saw another 20. Oh, this was only 20k lead, guys. Not as big as G2 over or Fung Fu Buffalo over G2, but close. So if you remember that game, this game was pretty much just like that, but just more controlled, and not. This was more through farm, as you can see. This was almost Flame Horizon.
Almost the perfect game.
Yeah, almost a perfect game.
2 kills, that's it.
Yep.
It's a kill on the Akali and the 80
not
carry,
as good as Team Liquid. They only gave 1 kill to Flash Wolves. Flash Wolves is almost in perfect game 3 times this tournament. 2 times SKT and 1 time the Team Liquid. Next we had Team Liquid versus IG. Ning just looked amazing on the Lee Sin. Even though he went 3 and 4, his opening plays were disgusting onto Jensen, and then Doublelift got caught out by the Xayah Rakan. I don't know how you get caught out by Xayah Rakan. Been very disappointed with Doublelift this entire tournament. Xmithy on the Rek'Sai, I've said multiple times, even back in NA, I do not like Xmithy's Rek'Sai whatsoever, and Xmithy has stated at least a few weeks ago, he's probably had hundreds of games of Rek'Sai since then, but that he does not like Rek'Sai. So, but he did okay, I guess. He had some really questionable team fights, I thought, where he didn't go in properly. This play right here, though, by Impact. Impact comes in with the flash alt AP Nico and just gets Team Liquid a 4 for 0 kill when they were already down 2k they were down 2k gold by 7 minutes in the game, with giving over an Infernal Drake as well to a Kennen Lee Sin Rise Xayah comp. That's not what you want to give an Infernal Drake to. And Impact comes in the mid lane, flashes in, and gets a 4-man, or I think it was a 3-man root of 4 kills overall. And all of a sudden, Team Liquid takes a Rift Herald off of it, and I'm like, yeah, and this is going places. And then they gave up the Mountain Drake because they weren't in position. They did get a tower. They gave up a tower and got another tower, so that wasn't bad. And they did Impact did die for that. But then they gave up another Infernal, and then once they gave up that second Infernal, I'm like, I don't think they're gonna win this game. Like,
I've seen a weird trend in the IG games that when they get Baron, they win.
This one, by that point, and yes, you are correct. That's basically how it's worked every IG game. It's like literally every IG game is like between about 25 and 30 minutes. Like, should we play? Is it Baron time yet? Like, oh, we should play now? Okay. Instantly get Baron, instantly wipe the team, and then end the game. Almost every time. Every team's like kind of in there with IG for the first 20 minutes where they're just like trolling or something. I don't know what they're doing. And then they're just like team fighting like crazy even though no one has items yet. And then they get items and they're like, oh, we're better than you. And we're going to show it now.
They're just having fun.
Yeah, they're just having fun. They're just happy and fun games. Yep, because this, in one Baron push, it was an 8k Baron power play. You don't see that too often, if ever. And yeah, that was Team Liquid losing to IG, which was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Was this the next one? Yes, it was. Final game, we had SKT versus PvB, and SKT just, again, they blew out both their opponents today. It's not necessarily... It doesn't change what I think about SKT as much. It makes me more comfortable with them because they looked really, really good. But again, like, I'm just saying, SKT has only beaten Taiwan and Vietnam and then NA. And some people would say that is 3 wildcard regions. And they
two of them had to win a best of 5, and one of them had to win a few, like lose a best of 5, beat their group, and win another best of 5.
Yeah.
So
SKT hasn't been able to show this against G2 and against IG, but I really think that I'm more comfortable in them, I guess, going against G2. I think I would still pick G2 at this moment if they faced each other in a best of 5, but it wouldn't. I would say 3-1 and before this day, and as of this day, I'll probably say 3-2 now, just off the top of my head. We'll have to see what tomorrow brings as well. But yeah, that was it. They had 2 very clean blowout games. They looked really good today.
yeah,
I did want to bring up. I forgot to bring it up during the Team Liquid game. I fell asleep partway through the G2 Flash Wolves game and had a dream that Team Liquid. I dreamt about League too because I was watching League and then I woke up to watch League and then fell asleep watching League to wake up to watch more League. That sounds very sad, but and then go to work.
Yeah, that's not good.
But I had a dream that Team Liquid was playing against who were they playing against the first game? PvP, but they were using Mike Young as support and Core JJ as their top laner, and I don't know where anyone else was on the map, but all I remember is those 2 specific facts. They were playing in my aunt and uncle's basement for some reason, and like just a bunch of people were there. And then I woke up and I'm like, whoa, wait, it's like, is that why is Team Liquid using Mike Young as their support? Like, what happened? And then I like wake up like a minute into the Team Liquid game, like, oh, that's I was just streaming that. Never mind.
Hey, it might could work. Who knows?
Yeah, that's when that happens, this is I'm a prophet.
Let him play middly support.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, as long as it gives Xmithy some time to think. Actually, he played okay today, but okay in the first game.
It was just okay. And I also wanted to bring up before we do our predictions, because we went through those pretty quickly. But before we do our predictions, that it is still technically in the realm of possibility for Team Liquid to get second place here. And it doesn't sound as crazy. It sounds crazy when you look at the Team Liquid games, but like if this is assuming Team Liquid somehow beats SKT and G2, okay? G2 would have to lose to Fung Fu Buffalo. Possible. We've seen it. And SKT would have to lose to IG. And then Team Liquid would move to second place in that scenario.
Could you imagine if G2, as good as they've looked, went 0-2 to Fongbu?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If G2 goes 0-2, so just put it into this perspective. Then
spoiler, I'm not predicting that.
I know,
it would be crazy.
But like, put it into this perspective. The stupid prediction, the stupid thing I just said. Team Liquid upsets SKT, and then Fung Fu upsets G2. All Team Liquid really has to do at that point is beat G2. So like, it doesn't sound as crazy from that sense. Because then SKT is going to lose to IG. I think it's just going to happen. That would be the NA luck, though. By the way, I feel like if they beat SKT,
it doesn't sound that crazy until you say it is. SKT and G2 both have to have 0-2 days.
Yeah, but Team Liquid going 2-0 would result in them only having to go. The other 2 teams only having to lose one other game. So you're not necessarily relying on a lot of. It's basically where like you know how you can create or. You own your own destiny type thing they always say in sports when you have a shot. It's as close to that as possible for Team Liquid without having to like rely on like Flash Wolves needs to win. They don't need like 6 scenarios. They just need to win their games and have 2 scenarios. But it's not going to happen either way. I just thought it was funny. So with that, let's go into our predictions of SKT versus Team Liquid. Will SKT... I'm probably 99% going to pick SKT unless you can convince me right here, you two, to pick Team Liquid. Will SKT
not gonna be the one.
Will SKT hide their strats for their final game because they know they're already locked into third? And just troll this game.
Now that you say that, I think it's more likely, because I didn't think about that they could just kind of roll over, but I don't think they're going to.
I agree.
It's more of a pride thing. They don't want to lose to another Western team.
I would say that you're probably right in them hiding their strats, but I don't necessarily think that means they're still going to lose to Liquid if they did that.
That's so sad. I hate it.
I think they would lose to Liquid if they chose to go Sona Tark bot lane. I think that might be
Should Team Liquid leave that open?
Yeah, they should leave it open.
Yeah, okay.
But if it's
Yeah.
open, do you think they pick it?
See, what I wonder is SKT doesn't really know how to play it. So do they know how to play against it?
They know to
What
pick
happens
Draven.
if?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
but like the thing is, if you ban Draven and
if you
pick
ban
it,
Draven,
they know it's coming.
Does
Like
Teddy play Draven?
I'm sure Teddy can play Draven.
yeah, I'm sure you can
I'm
play
sure
Draven.
he could.
No, he's a good Ezreal.
I know he's a really good.
I mean,
Ezreal.
the poke's not going to do much early game, but I mean, maybe you could maneuver away from some
It's
stuff.
not going to do much late game
Yeah,
against Son of
yeah.
Dark. Ezreal.
I saw some crazy stat about Korean solo queue. That Ezreal is like picked in 74% of games
Really?
above gold. Yeah. They love playing really safe.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Next game, since I'm assuming we all picked SKT.
Picker
right?
band, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as well. I know that. G2 versus Feng Fu. Feng Fu won by 22k last time these two teams faced.
Who would have thought this would have been a difficult one to choose?
Yeah, G2 is not sealed into second, but they're like one win away from being sealed in second. And so they might not take this game as seriously because they have Team Liquid on the board, and they're gonna want to ruin NA. I feel like, in general, that's just.
They are going
I
to
know,
try
yeah.
so hard in that game.
There's no way they aren't trying. Like SKT might hide strats, G2 might pull a strat out for this game if they know they can ruin Team Liquid chances. But
to force Team Liquid into a what's it
Hey.
called? To a tiebreaker.
could potentially be worse. But
They're
But
gonna
yeah,
try and force.
I think G2 will be fine. I think PvB is done. What are you gonna say?
they're gonna try and force Doublift into playing a mage bot lane, and Perk's gonna grab a mage too.
Oh god, that would be a slaughter.
Just put him on Vladimir.
I'm assuming you guys both have G2 for PvB.
Yes.
Brock,
Yeah.
are you upset? Nope.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna pick. Yeah.
PvB does have nothing to lose, so maybe they pull out some secret strat they were saving just in case,
Hey,
but I
let's
doubt.
save it for 10 a.m. PvB.
Right.
Speaking of
Yeah.
8 a.m. though, will Flash Wolves ruin Invictus Gaming's perfect run? And if they do, I might literally just break my computer at work. I'm
I
going
don't think
IG.
so.
I'm going IG. But if they beat IG here, I know it's over. I don't even have to watch them face Feng Fu Buffalo, and I know G2 will be even more amped up because it won't even mean a tiebreaker for Team Liquid. It'll mean Team Liquid just gets eliminated. I'm going
What if
IG.
IG win trades, but they make it look really good and don't get caught?
IG can easily make it look like win trading. That's just how they play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not far off.
Like, well, for all we know, IG was win trading at one point. They're just not like giving the wins away.
I imagine it's like the I think it's a State Farm commercial with the dollar, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta do better." than
Yeah.
that." They're just dangling it in front, and oh nope, we're gonna win.
Yeah, like their game against PvB, you could be like, how is this team in that position? But yeah, IG
kinda like
should be
the-
able to win.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you guys are picking IG as well. I already marked you down for it.
Whenever
Yeah.
there's an IG prediction, I'm gonna assume they're gonna go perfect this tournament. So
Yep. Me too. Next, we have Team Liquid versus G2.
Oh god, this is for all the Reddits.
This is for all of the Reddits, especially because if Team Liquid can beat G2, they probably won't even have to do a tiebreaker, most likely. If they lose to G2 and Flash Wolves happens to somehow beat IG, then all of a sudden Team Liquid is eliminated. And if the other scenario where Team Liquid beats SKT, Team Liquid beats G2, all of a sudden Team Liquid's in a fight for second place here. But it's not going to happen. G2's going to come in, they're going to come in serious, and they're going to stomp Team Liquid, and it makes me very sad.
the thing is, do you think G2 never comes in serious? They're always laughing on stage and taking ban.
But
Maybe they mind game themselves.
I mean, when I mean that G2 never comes in serious because they are like IG in that sense, but except when IG faced SKT, when we got to see the true potential of this team. But when I see like G2, when I say they're gonna come in serious, I think they're not gonna be pulling like a Vayne top into a Kali. They're gonna be taking the draft like quite seriously.
They're going to be playing much more safe,
Yeah.
pick-wise at least. Yeah, I'm going G2. I don't think the North America boys got it in them.
I don't think so either. Brock, I marked you.
My, how the mighty have fallen.
G2's fallen. All right, you got TL.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, I think it's a situation. And by saying this, this puts Team Liquid at 3-7. And I said coming in the MSI, I just wanted them to make it to semifinals because I knew IG was in this tournament. And that's disappointing. Even though I said it wouldn't be disappointing to me that they make semifinals. Making semifinals going 3-7 is kind of disappointing to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not
Well,
like
they'd be 4-7 because they got to win a tiebreaker.
it's true, but like I don't count tiebreaker. Like I don't.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Like going into groups, like if they were to go just 5-5, take one game, so it could still happen. They take just one game off SKT or one game off G2. All of a sudden, I'm okay with fourth place, like because they're gonna go against IG if they get in. There's no unless the jokes of people have been saying on Reddit and even the casters that IG wants to take down SKT and they pick SKT. Like unless that miracle happens, they're getting Team Liquid is getting IG if they make it. If Team Liquid even makes it to group or semifinals, but if they do, they're gonna get IG and they're gonna get 3-0'd like no questions. So today is like the last day for me for Team Liquid. Like I will be disappointed. I have like three things. I'll be happy or ecstatic if they beat SKT and G2. I'll be happy if they just beat one of them. Disappointed if they don't beat either and beat Flash Wolves in the tiebreaker. If they lose the Flash Wolves in the tiebreaker, I don't even know what to do. Like I'll be so annoyed with this team. Is that kind of how you, as NA fans, would their a win against SKT or G2 make you feel like they had a okay MSI?
I mean,
or satisfactory, I should say.
If they make it past groups, I'm satisfied.
Even
anyway.
if it's 3-7?
Yeah, because I mean they've never made it out of groups.
I know.
I'm expecting them to not. So.
Really?
Yeah.
A little spoiler for your picks ahead. Next up, so you got Flash Wolves over Feng Fu. Then I can just mark you down right away.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna go Feng Fu, and not only because I need them to win for Team Liquid's sake, but I think last game of the tournament for them for sure, as they have been mathematically eliminated because of the tiebreaker against Team Liquid. Even though are they mathematically? They could like. How does the tiebreaker work if three teams are at 3-7? I don't know.
It's probably
1v1v1.
robin.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, so they might not be mathematically eliminated at this point, but they would be after they lost to G2. Anyway, I think that with nothing to play for, except for the playing at home, last game of the MSI tournament, I really do think Feng Fu Buffalo, last time they faced Flash Wolves, had a 5k gold lead. They had a 10k gold lead against G2. I think that if they can get up to that 5k gold lead again against Flash Wolves, they should be able to beat them.
It's very strange because for a team in last place, like
they don't
handedly in last place, yeah, it's not like a Gen Air situation. Like they actually look decent in their games. In some games, they actually look good.
Yeah, because they're
and then they're
champion. It's like,
yeah,
it's not Gen Air here.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, I'm gonna go Flash Wolves.
All right, Brock, I like it.
My dog's picking PvP.
Nice. But you are going Flash Wolves. That means you and me, one of us will be the winner by the end of this, possibly, depending on our next picks for group stage. Next, we have SKT versus IG. Everyone in agreement that IG, last time they faced, IG won in 16 minutes. So 16 minutes, 1 second. So I think IG is gonna win again.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I think it'll be more competitive.
Well, that's
But yeah,
bold prediction there, Brian.
Yeah.
If IG,
I'm really stepping out of my comfort
if
zone with that
IG
one.
beats SKT by quicker than 16 minutes, we don't play semifinal. I'm telling Riot right now, we're not playing semifinals. Just give IG the MSI trophy.
Yeah.
2 victories over SKT in under 16 minutes. Jesus. That's IG. They will be closer, but I think that it's going to be a game that SKT will not matter at all to them. And I think unless
I think it definitely matters for their pride.
It does
They're
matter
a very
for their pride.
prideful country, and they don't want to get smashed.
IG is
China.
definitely going to be trying for the first ever 10-0, I think. And they're going to be trying because it's against SKT, and apparently they have a blood vengeance against them for them not being at Worlds last year.
The rookie was really upset about that.
Yeah, and they showed it that, how dare you not be there for our championship? Okay.
Oh, I should also tell you that I'm picking SKT this game.
Oh, you are.
Ooh.
I am picking
Why?
SKT. I'm picking SKT because I think the powers that be for League of Legends, something always happens and a team doesn't go a perfect 10-0. I think something's going to happen. And you know what I think is going to happen? Because I actually meant to say it whenever y'all was talking about the last IG game, but I blanked out. But y'all said that IG takes Baron and immediately wins. I think IG's going to throw at Baron this game.
The first time.
Okay.
Yep. I just have a strange feeling that the powers that be, they're going to end up throwing at Baron.
You say that against SKT, right? Not against Flash Wolves with these powers that may be, because I don't want to see Flash Wolves win in this game against IG.
No. I tell you, it was in the back of my head to pick Flash Wolves. It was actually in the back of my head to pick Flash Wolves.
Because it's not over. Even if Team Liquid loses to G2, it's not over for Team Liquid. I would have to sit through the agonizing pain of rooting for Vietnam to win a game. All of my hopes are on the line of Vietnam. The team that we went 5-0 against, they might just give us a big middle finger. Screw you guys.
Or we could say thank you, Mr. Buffalo.
Yeah, we could. Maybe we'll be the next thank you, Mr. Buffalo. But I don't think so. And then finally, because I'm assuming, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that PvB will not make it the group stage. So that means they won't beat G2. And in that case, I will say that I believe that even though my picks say it, I think Flash Wolves versus Team Liquid is a very highly likely tiebreaker. So we will pick it here, just as an optional thing already.
Okay.
So, biased me, I have to pick Team Liquid. Do you think I'm gonna pick Flash Wolves in a tiebreaker situation against my team? I think
you literally just picked against Liquid twice, so you have to pick him here.
Yeah. That I picked against Liquid a lot of times this tournament. I picked Liquid to go I picked them to win 5 games this tournament, and they did not.
Also have.
Yeah, I thought they'd go 5-5. I really thought they would at least take one upset. I thought they would beat.
They won with 3?
I thought they would beat.
Not bad.
It's pretty bad. I thought they would easily beat PvB twice. I thought they would easily beat Flash Wolves twice, and I thought they would get at least one upset this tournament. But clearly not, unless tonight happens. But I just think Liquid, at the end of the day, is the better version of Flash Wolves, even though they got wrecked to them last time. Last time they were trying to do a 1-3-1 comp. This tiebreaker, screw the 1-3-1 comps, screw the flex picks, just play your basic, boring style. Just basic, boring style, and you will win. You should win against Flash Wolves because they play the same style, and you're better at them at every lane. Just please do it. Please. Brian?
I want to pick Team Liquid, but at the same time, I don't think they deserve it. And Flash Wolves has never missed a group or getting out of groups.
Yeah, so you're going. This is like that karma or the.
This is my rush always goes 1-1.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't, but I'll root for the home team. Well, for my home team, let's go TL just because I want it to happen.
I'm just saying, Flash Wolves have never.
But
missed.
I don't think it'll happen.
NA has never made it, or Team Liquid has never made it.
Yeah.
NA did with CLG.
Excuse me, CLG is the runner-up in this tournament.
This one.
That's why I'm so numb to this tournament. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Could have happened.
It could have happened. That'd be so nice. Brock.
I'm pretty sure I've picked Liquid to win like 2 games in MSI, and they let me down both times, so I don't think I'm going to pick them again.
You've picked them 3 times, and they're 2-1.
Oh, well, not bad, but I'm not going to pick them here.
You got your faith in Hanabi and Betty?
I have not my faith in Xmithy.
Not your faith in Xmithy. God, so you think Boogie's going to be able to take him down?
I'm almost sure. I'm not going to flame him that bad. Yes, I'll just say yes.
Okay, so you think Flashpoint is going to beat Team Liquid? I will cry my eyes out. I'll be so depressed at work. I'll be like, I got to go home. Actually, my boss isn't there tomorrow. I shouldn't say that on Twitch. But boss isn't there. So
I don't think he listens.
I don't think he. Are you sure? We have a lot of people out here. No, but yeah, I think I'll be watching quite a few games. Like almost only watching them and not doing work because this is a very important day. But yeah, that is going to be our podcast. We'll have another podcast tomorrow for our 11th podcast in 2 weeks, which is crazy. Well, I guess we do that every 2 weeks. We do 8 podcasts anyway, so it's not that crazy. But yeah, we're going to have this one. Then we're going to have one on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right after the finale of Game of Thrones. So it's going to be a late one on Sunday, especially because it's the last ever episode of Game of Thrones. But after that, we will be done until Summer Split. So only 3 more podcasts, guys. Hang in there. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow to celebrate Team Liquid's 2nd place finish.
Yay!
Bye.